Most men don't realize this, but the words you say to her can either make you unforgettable or just another guy in the crowd. The truth is, there are certain phrases that tap into her emotions, making her feel secure, cherished, and undeniably attracted to you. And no, these aren't cheap pickup lines or scripted one-liners. These are phrases that showcase your confidence, emotional intelligence, and authenticity. If you've ever wondered why some men effortlessly capture a woman's attention while others struggle to keep the conversation going, the secret lies in how they speak. These phrases are the subtle weapons of the stoic man, used with precision, timing, and genuine intent. Whether you've just met her or you've been in a relationship for years, these words will make her feel something most men can't offer: a sense of connection and admiration. But here's the key. You need to know when to use them, when to hold back, and how to deliver them in a way that leaves her craving more. Stick around, because I'm not just revealing the phrases, I'm also going to share the mistakes men make when using them, and a bonus tip to make these phrases even more powerful. If you're ready to become the man who stands out, let's dive in. Number 1. I got this, babe. Few things signal confidence and leadership more effectively than these 4 simple words. I got this, babe. This phrase isn't just about taking action. It's about making her feel safe and cared for in a world where so many men shy away from responsibility. When you say, I got this, you're not just solving a problem. You're sending a message. You're telling her, I can handle whatever life throws at us, and I'll make sure you don't have to carry the weight alone. For example, imagine she's dealing with a stressful situation, like calling a plumber for a leaking sink. You step in and say, don't worry, I'll take care of it. In that moment, you've lifted a burden off her shoulders and shown her that she can rely on you. This simple act, paired with your words, demonstrates your capability and strength. This phrase works because it combines action with reassurance. Whether it's something small, like picking up the check at dinner, or something significant, like handling an unexpected crisis, you're showing her that she doesn't have to face challenges alone. And believe me, she'll notice and remember. Even if you've just met her, you can use this concept. Let's say you're on a first date, and she's fumbling with her coat or trying to find parking. By stepping in and saying, I got this, you're not just being helpful, you're setting yourself apart from other men who might sit back and let her handle everything on her own. But remember, timing is everything. This phrase isn't about showing off or being overbearing. It's about recognizing when she needs support and stepping up without hesitation. Used wisely, I got this, babe, is a phrase that not only melts her heart, but also cements your role as a dependable, confident partner. Number 2, I'll take care of it. If there's one thing women truly value, it's a man who doesn't just say he'll handle things, but actually follows through. That's where the phrase, I'll take care of it, comes into play. These words, paired with action, show her that you're dependable, thoughtful, and willing to take responsibility, even for the little things. Picture this. She's standing in the kitchen, visibly frustrated because the trash is overflowing and no one has bothered to take it out. Instead of ignoring it or waiting for her to do it, you step in, grab the bag, and say, I'll take care of it. This one gesture speaks volumes. It tells her you notice her needs and you're willing to act without being asked. This phrase also works wonders in situations where she's overwhelmed but trying to power through. Maybe she's dealing with a tough day at work or juggling multiple responsibilities at home. By stepping in and saying, I'll handle this for you, you're not just lightening her load. You're showing her that she doesn't have to face everything alone. But here's the kicker. This phrase is especially powerful when she's trying to do something she doesn't want to do but feels obligated to. Maybe she's attempting to fix something herself, like assembling a piece of furniture, because she doesn't want to bother you. Stepping in with confidence and saying, I'll take care of it, communicates that you're attentive and willing to take initiative. Even if you're just getting to know her, this phrase can still leave an impact. For instance, if you're on a date and something goes awry, a reservation is lost, or there's an unexpected issue, you step in, resolve the situation, and reassure her with, I'll take care of it. It shows her that you're not just reactive, but proactive, a man who doesn't crumble under pressure. However, be mindful not to overuse this phrase in situations where she genuinely wants to take the lead or accomplish something on her own. It's a delicate balance. You're there to support, not to dominate. When used at the right time, "I'll take care of it" becomes a phrase that sets you apart as a man who leads with both strength and kindness. Number 3. You got this, babe. Sometimes, what she needs most isn't someone to fix her problems, but someone to remind her of her strength. That's where the phrase, "You got this, babe," becomes incredibly powerful. It's a simple yet profound way to show her that you believe in her abilities and that you're there to cheer her on, no matter the challenge. Imagine she's been debating whether to take a big leap, like going for a promotion at work or starting her own business. She's hesitating, doubting whether she's truly capable. In this moment, saying, "You got this, babe, I know you can handle it," reinforces her confidence and gives her the emotional boost she needs to move forward. You're not solving the problem for her. You're empowering her to overcome it herself. This phrase is equally effective in everyday situations. Maybe she's struggling to prepare for a big presentation or feeling nervous about meeting new people at an event. By reminding her, "You got this," you're not just being supportive. You're showing her that you see her strength and resilience, even when she doesn't. If you've just met her, you can still use this phrase in a more subtle way. Let's say she's telling you about a challenge she's facing, like deciding whether to try something new or step outside her comfort zone. After listening carefully, you can say, "From what I've seen so far, I can tell you're capable. You got this." Avoid using babe or any pet name early on. Instead, keep it casual and genuine. The key is to convey encouragement without overstepping boundaries. This phrase is particularly effective because it taps into her need for emotional support. Women want to feel understood and encouraged, and "you got this" delivers that without sounding patronizing or dismissive. It tells her you see her as capable and strong, which fosters respect and trust in your relationship. However, timing is everything. Don't use this phrase when she's visibly upset and needs empathy rather than encouragement. In those moments, it's better to listen and validate her feelings before offering reassurance. When used appropriately, "You got this, babe" is a powerful reminder that you're not just her partner, you're her biggest supporter. Number 4. You are so beautiful. Complimenting a woman's appearance is tricky. It's easy to overdo it or make it feel shallow. But when done right, the phrase, "You are so beautiful," can leave her feeling cherished and deeply appreciated. The secret lies in how and when you say it. This phrase isn't about flattery for the sake of it. It's about acknowledging her natural beauty in moments when she least expects it. Picture this. She's just woken up, her hair is a mess, and she hasn't put on a trace of makeup. You look at her and say, "You are so beautiful." That moment becomes unforgettable because it shows her that you see her true beauty, not just the polished version she presents to the world. Timing is everything. If you've been with her for a while, telling her she's beautiful when she's put in extra effort, like dressing up for a date or an important event, makes her feel seen and appreciated. It shows her that you notice and value the effort she's made, reinforcing that you're still drawn to her after all this time. If you've just met her or are in the early stages of dating, you need to be more careful. Complimenting her physical appearance too soon can come across as insincere or overly focused on looks. Instead, save "you are so beautiful" for a moment when it feels genuine and earned. For instance, after she's shared something personal, or when she's caught off guard by a candid moment, this phrase can make a lasting impression. There's another layer to this phrase. It reassures her of your attraction, especially in a long-term relationship. Women know that physical attraction can wane over time, and they want to feel confident that you still find them beautiful. Regularly telling her she's beautiful, not as a routine comment, but as a heartfelt affirmation, helps maintain the spark and emotional connection. However, avoid using this phrase in situations where it might feel manipulative, like when you're trying to distract her from being upset or seeking forgiveness. If it doesn't come from a place of sincerity, it will lose its impact. When spoken at the right time, "You are so beautiful" is more than a compliment. It's a way to make her feel adored and valued on a deeper level. Number 5. You look extra beautiful today. While "you are so beautiful" is a timeless compliment, "you look extra beautiful today" adds an element of excitement and specificity. It tells her that she always looks great, but today, something about her stands out even more. This phrase doesn't just make her feel good, it makes her feel special. Imagine this. She spent extra time getting ready for a date with you. Her hair is styled perfectly, her outfit is on point, and she's clearly put thought into her appearance. When you tell her, "You look extra beautiful today," you're acknowledging her effort. It's a way of saying, "I see you, and I appreciate how amazing you look." This doesn't just boost her confidence, it deepens her sense of connection with you. This phrase is also powerful in everyday scenarios. Maybe she's just come home from work, looking a little frazzled, but still glowing. By saying, "You look extra beautiful today," you're reminding her that she doesn't need to be perfect to be stunning in your eyes. It's not just about her physical appearance, it's about the energy she radiates. If you're in the early stages of dating, this phrase can be a game changer. Let's say you're on a casual coffee date, and you notice something about her look that's particularly striking. Maybe her smile, or the way her eyes light up. Dropping a sincere, "You look extra beautiful today," can make her feel seen in a way most men overlook. However, be careful not to overuse it or make it sound rehearsed. Authenticity is key. For long-term relationships, this phrase helps keep the romance alive. Over time, couples can fall into routines and forget to acknowledge each other's unique qualities. Telling her she looks extra beautiful on a random day breaks that monotony and shows her that you still admire her, even years into the relationship. Just like other compliments, timing is crucial. Avoid using this phrase when it feels obligatory, such as when you're apologizing for something. If it's not heartfelt, it can come across as empty or calculated. When used sincerely, "You look extra beautiful today" can turn an ordinary moment into something extraordinary, leaving her feeling cherished and confident. Number 6. How do you keep getting more beautiful? As time passes, many women worry about maintaining their attractiveness. That's why the phrase, "How do you keep getting more beautiful?" carries such a profound impact. It's not just a compliment, it's a reassurance that her beauty is timeless and only grows in your eyes. Picture this. You're sitting together after a long day and she's in her casual clothes, maybe even makeup-free. Out of nowhere you say, "How do you keep getting more beautiful every single day?" Her heart melts because it's unexpected and deeply personal. This phrase makes her feel adored for who she is, not just how she looks on the surface. In a long-term relationship, this compliment becomes even more powerful. As the years go by, many women fear that their partner may stop finding them attractive. When you tell her, "I swear, you just keep getting more beautiful," it reassures her that your admiration hasn't faded. Instead, it's grown stronger. This simple statement strengthens the emotional bond between you and reminds her that she's still the woman who captured your heart. If you've only been dating for a short time, this phrase can still work wonders, but it should be used with care. Timing is everything. Don't say it too soon. It might come across as overly forward or insincere. Instead, wait for a moment when she feels relaxed and appreciated. For example, after she's shared something meaningful or shown a side of herself that you genuinely admire, this phrase lands perfectly. In addition to being a heartfelt compliment, "How do you keep getting more beautiful?" subtly implies that you're paying attention to her. It's not a generic comment, it's a reflection of your genuine admiration. That's what makes it so effective. However, like all compliments, it's important to avoid using this phrase in situations where it might feel forced or manipulative. For instance, don't throw it out during an argument or when you're trying to distract her from being upset. The power of this phrase lies in its authenticity. When delivered sincerely and at the right time, "How do you keep getting more beautiful?" isn't just a compliment. It's a reminder of the connection and attraction you share, growing stronger with every passing day. Number 7. Hello, my love. Sometimes a simple greeting can carry a world of meaning. "Hello, my love" is one of those phrases that can instantly make her feel special and cherished. It's not just about the words, It's about the way you say them and the context in which you use them. This phrase signals intimacy and exclusivity, letting her know that she's the one who holds your heart. Imagine walking into a room where she's with her friends or family. Instead of a casual hey or hi, you walk up to her, look her in the eyes, and say, "Hello, my love." The energy shifts immediately. Not only does she feel recognized, but everyone around her also sees how much you value her. It's a subtle way of claiming her as yours without being overbearing. This phrase works wonders in private moments too. Whether it's after a long day apart or first thing in the morning, "Hello, my love," can rekindle a spark, reminding her of the deep connection you share. It conveys warmth, affection, and a sense of belonging, everything she craves in a relationship. If you're not in a long-term relationship yet, this phrase can still be adapted. Instead of "my love," you could use a term like "beautiful" or her name with a soft tone. For example, walking into a group setting and saying, "Hello, beautiful," signals interest without being overly personal. If she's comfortable with you, it sets a flirty, inviting tone. Be mindful, however, of the timing and context. Using "hello, my love" inappropriately, like too early in a relationship or in situations where it feels possessive, can backfire. For instance, if she's in a group of male colleagues and you interrupt with this phrase, it might come across as insecure or controlling. Know your audience and gauge her comfort level. On the other hand, when used correctly, "hello, my love" can deepen your bond. It's not just a phrase, it's a declaration that she's someone special to you. And when spoken with confidence and sincerity, it's a small act that makes a big impact. Number 8. Hello, beautiful. There's something undeniably charming about the phrase "hello, beautiful." It's simple, direct, and versatile, making it a go-to for both new and long-term connections. When said with sincerity, it can brighten her day and make her feel uniquely special. Imagine this. You walk into a room where she's sitting with her friends or colleagues. Instead of a generic greeting, you lock eyes with her and say, "Hello, beautiful." In that moment, you've singled her out in a way that feels personal and flattering. It's a subtle but powerful move that can make her feel appreciated, even in a group setting. If you've just started dating or are getting to know her, this phrase is a great way to show interest without being overly familiar. For instance, you could use it during a casual meetup or even in a text message to greet her in the morning. "Good morning, beautiful" is a timeless way to start her day on a high note. However, avoid using it too frequently early on, as it might lose its charm if overdone. In long-term relationships, "hello, beautiful" serves as a gentle reminder that you still see her as the woman who captured your attention from the beginning. Over time, people often stop acknowledging the little things that made their partner feel special. By greeting her with this phrase, you're telling her that your admiration hasn't faded. It's still as strong as ever. The key to making this phrase impactful lies in your tone and timing. It should feel natural and heartfelt, not rehearsed. Pair it with eye contact and a genuine smile to convey your sincerity. If you're using it in a group setting, say it loud enough for her to hear, but not so loud that it feels like a performance. Be cautious about using "hello, beautiful" in situations where it might seem misplaced. For example, if she's visibly upset or in the middle of a serious discussion, this phrase might come across as dismissive. Instead, wait for a moment when she's receptive to light-hearted affection. Ultimately, "hello, beautiful" is more than just a greeting. It's a way to show her that she's on your mind and in your heart. Whether it's a casual hello or a meaningful gesture, this phrase reminds her that she's more than just someone you're with. She's someone you admire. Number 9. You're mine. Few phrases can stir up as much emotion as "you're mine." It's bold, possessive in a healthy way, and deeply intimate. When delivered correctly, this phrase makes her feel chosen and cherished, as if she's the center of your world. It's a way to communicate that she's special to you and that your connection goes beyond surface-level attraction. Picture this. You're cuddling on the couch after a long day, and out of nowhere, you say, "You're mine." It's not about control, it's about commitment. In that moment, you're telling her she's the person you value most, someone you're proud to claim as your partner. It's a phrase that can evoke butterflies and remind her of the deep bond you share. This phrase works exceptionally well in moments of physical or emotional closeness. For instance, if you're holding her hand or sharing a quiet, intimate moment, whispering, "You're mine," reinforces the sense of connection and exclusivity. It taps into her desire to feel loved and secure in the relationship. If you've just started dating, you might hesitate to use a phrase like this, but there are ways to adapt it to the early stages of a relationship. Instead of directly saying, "You're mine," try something softer, like, "I love spending time with you. It feels like we're building something special." This communicates the same idea of exclusivity and interest without overwhelming her. However, context is everything. Avoid using "you're mine" in situations where it could come across as possessive or controlling, such as in the middle of an argument or when she's socializing with others. The phrase should come from a place of love and admiration, not insecurity. Tone is equally important. Saying "you're mine" with a playful smile or a quiet whisper can make it feel romantic and reassuring. But saying it with too much intensity or in the wrong context can backfire, making her feel uncomfortable instead of cherished. When used correctly, "you're mine" is more than just a statement. It's a declaration of affection and exclusivity that makes her feel deeply valued and loved. Number 10. I'm so proud of you. One of the most meaningful ways to connect with her emotionally is to acknowledge her accomplishments. The phrase "I'm so proud of you" might seem simple, but when said with sincerity, it resonates deeply. It shows her that you see her efforts, value her achievements, and truly support her growth. Imagine this. She's been working tirelessly on a project or pushing herself to overcome a personal challenge. When she finally achieves her goal, you look her in the eyes and say, "I'm so proud of you." This moment becomes etched in her memory because it's not just about the words, it's about your recognition of her hard work and perseverance. This phrase is especially impactful because it taps into a core emotional need to feel valued and appreciated. Whether it's a major milestone like landing a new job or something smaller like handling a tough situation, your acknowledgement reassures her that her efforts don't go unnoticed. Even in the early stages of dating, "I'm so proud of you" can make a strong impression. Let's say she tells you about something she's accomplished or a challenge she's faced. By responding with genuine enthusiasm, "That's incredible. I'm so proud of you for doing that," you show her that you're not just listening, but you're invested in her success. In long-term relationships, this phrase is essential for maintaining emotional intimacy. Over time, it's easy to take each other for granted and forget to celebrate the little victories. Regularly telling her, "I'm so proud of you," keeps your relationship grounded in mutual respect and admiration. However, timing is crucial. Don't use this phrase in a condescending way or when it feels unwarranted. It should be reserved for moments that truly deserve recognition. For instance, if she's accomplished something that she's genuinely proud of, your validation amplifies her joy. On the other hand, throwing it out casually without meaning can make it lose its impact. When spoken sincerely and at the right moment, "I'm so proud of you" becomes more than just a compliment. It's a testament to your role as her biggest supporter. It reinforces the idea that you're in her corner, cheering her on every step of the way. 11. You make me a better man. Few phrases carry as much emotional weight as "you make me a better man." It's not just a compliment, it's a profound acknowledgement of the impact she has on your life. When you say this, you're telling her that her presence inspires you to grow, improve, and become the best version of yourself. Imagine this. After a meaningful conversation where she supported you through a challenge or shared advice that changed your perspective, you look at her and say, "You know, you make me a better man." This phrase isn't about flattery. It's about expressing gratitude for the way she influences your life in positive ways. This statement works wonders because it taps into a deep emotional desire many women have, to feel like they're contributing meaningfully to their partner's life. It's not about material things or superficial qualities. It's about the connection and growth you experience together. By acknowledging this, you make her feel appreciated and valued on a deeper level. If you've just started dating, you can modify this phrase to fit the context. Instead of saying, "You make me a better man," you could say, I feel like I'm learning a lot from you. Or, you really challenge me to think differently, and I love that. This conveys the same sense of admiration without feeling too intense early on. In long-term relationships, "You make me a better man" serves as a reminder of how far you've come together. It shows her that you're not stagnant, that you recognize and value the growth that happens when you're with her. This phrase keeps the emotional connection alive, even after years of being together. Timing is crucial for this phrase. Don't use it in a casual or flippant way, and avoid saying it during moments of tension or conflict where it might feel manipulative. Instead, save it for moments of genuine reflection where your gratitude can shine through. When spoken with sincerity, "You make me a better man" is a powerful testament to the bond you share. It tells her that she's not just someone you love, she's someone who's changed your life for the better. And that, more than anything, is what makes her feel truly special. The power of words in a relationship cannot be overstated. The phrases we've covered, "I got this, babe," "You're mine," "You make me a better man," and others, aren't just things you say to fill silence. They're tools for building deeper connections, trust, and admiration. When used genuinely and at the right moments, these words can transform your relationship from ordinary to extraordinary. What makes these phrases effective isn't just the words themselves, it's the intent behind them. Women are highly intuitive and can sense when something feels rehearsed or insincere. That's why the delivery matters just as much as the phrase. Your tone, timing, and the context in which you say these things all play a role in how they're received. But remember, these phrases are not magic spells. They won't work if your actions don't align with your words. Saying, "I'll take care of it" means nothing if you don't follow through. Telling her, "You're so beautiful" won't land if you're not showing her you value more than her appearance. Authenticity is the key to making these words resonate. Another crucial aspect is understanding when not to use these phrases. As we've discussed, using them to manipulate her feelings or get something you want can backfire. These phrases should come from a place of love, admiration, and respect, not strategy or obligation. So what's the takeaway? Be intentional with your words. Use these phrases to uplift her, to strengthen your bond, and to remind her why you're the man she chooses to be with. Whether you're just getting to know her or you've been together for years, these small acts of verbal affirmation can make a big impact. Now it's your turn to take action. Start incorporating these phrases into your interactions, not all at once, but gradually and naturally. Watch how she responds, how her face lights up, how the energy between you shifts. It's not about saying the perfect thing every time. It's about showing her, through your words and actions, that she's truly valued. If you found these insights helpful and want more practical advice on relationships, confidence, and self-improvement, make sure to subscribe to the Stoic Golden Rule. Your next step toward becoming the man she admires starts here.